Good evening, and welcome to Spine Chilling Cinema. I am your host, Oliver, the Caretaker Collins, along with my lovely co-host, some say with the most, but most call her the Queen of Shenanigans, Alice, and her trusty as always, cat, Bubbles. Oh, and yes, Alice, we have a somewhat of a sci-fi film, all the way from 1939, Torture Ship. This one stars Lyle Talbot, Julie Bishop, which is also went by the name Jacqueline Wells, and Irving Pichel. I'm pretty sure that's how you say the last name, Alice. You don't know about that. Oh my. Alice wants to know if this is an opposite of the Love Boat being the torture ship. We shall see. No, Alice, please no. Stop. Alice wants to tell me about one of the cruises she went on that was kind of a torture ship. Family show, Alice, family show. All right, so without further ado, let us get to tonight's film. Yes, Alice, both of us have not seen it. So that could be bad, she says, or good. We'll see. It matters. Oh boy, she's like, it matters what type of torture is going on. Okay, without further ado, let us get to tonight's feature film from 1939, Torture Ship.
Want to be tortured like rats? What's your business?
Brothers, not me.
I once been for it.
He can't get away with it. Who's he think he is?
Well, what are we going to do? Take over this boat.
But the captain and the crew, they're Duck's boys.
With guns in their ribs, they're our boys.
Personally, I don't need any weapons.
I got it. The Doc's got some knives in his operating room.
Knives. What we need is guns. And we're going to get them. The Doc's got guns in his cabin. So is the mate. We'll wait until everybody's asleep. Take the Doc's quarters first. There'll be only 3 in there. It'll be a cinch.
Gonna take 'em bye-bye?
What do you think?
Shall I give the alarm?
No, we'll handle this.
Once we get that far, the rest will be a pushover. Who is it?
Dr. Standard.
Hi, Doc.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi, Doc.
Just talking about you.
Yes, I heard you.
Oh.
When I planned this voyage, I took every necessary precaution.
Dictaphone, huh?
Correct. You men are acting very foolishly.
Why? Because we aren't going to let you make better men out of us?
You have no choice in the matter.
Doc, your coming here just solved our problem.
Yeah. We're going to make a better man out of you, Doctor.
I got it. The doc's gonna get the guns. If he don't, we'll operate.
Yeah. My life means nothing, gentlemen, until I can finish my work. And that I intend to do.
Listen to the guy. Brothers, go to it. Go to it, brothers.
Nice work, boys. What shall we do with them?
I think they've learned a lesson. You might untie me.
Better lock him up.
That won't do any good.
You said it. We ain't through yet.
You're wrong, Ritter. You are through. Ezra, I'd like to see you in my office for an examination.
Don't want me.
Oh, come now. There's nothing to be frightened about.
Come on.
You ain't going to let him, are you?
There's nothing to be frightened
You ain't
about.
going to let him? No. You ain't going to let him. Don't let him.
Good night, gentlemen. I wish you a good night's rest. And please remember that wherever you are on the ship, your whereabouts are known.
What did you do with those policies?
I tell you, I didn't have them.
They were in the office when the police came in. You were the only one there.
I didn't take them.
I should have known better than to hire a stupid little fool for a secretary. You gave them to the police.
I tell you, I didn't.
Sit down. You thought you'd save your own neck by turning over the evidence, didn't you? Give me that gun.
Yeah, what's going on in here? Take it. Wait a minute. Take it easy.
You keep out there.
Now,
Give me
listen,
that
you
gun.
calm down, please. Take it easy. What's going on in here?
Tell me, were you mixed up with Mary in the poison ring?
I swear I didn't know she was poisoning people to collect their insurance.
You worked for her.
Yes, as secretary. I believe she was in a legitimate insurance business. Oh, it's all so terrible. You must believe me. You do, don't you?
Your nephew is here to see you. Says it's very important.
Dirk, prepare another linodine solution.
Yes, Doctor.
You and Paul stay with the patient. Don't leave him for a moment.
Anything else, Doctor?
His condition's not at all favorable. Not the reaction I'd hoped for. Remember, don't leave him.
Yes, Doctor.
Well, Bob,
What's on your mind?
it's about the girl, Joan.
Yes, I noticed that you were attracted to her.
She's in danger.
Aren't you big and strong enough to protect her?
This is serious. Mary tried to kill her.
Come sit down. Tell me all about it.
Oh, there's not much to tell. Mary believes that Joan turned over to the police some incriminating papers. The point is, Joan had nothing to do with that poison ring. She's innocent.
You mean she told you she's innocent?
I know she is.
Yes, I can understand your believing it. Especially when the subject is young and beautiful.
You must have a talk with her.
I have talked with her. And with Mary, too. But if it will make you feel any better, I'll talk with them again. Where are they?
Well, Joan's on deck. Mary is in her stateroom, I guess.
Let's see Mary first.
Come in. If you're here about that little double-crosser, you can save your breath.
Was Joan involved with you in the poison ring?
She helped break jail with me, didn't she, before the trial?
That wouldn't mean that she's guilty.
Well, I ought to know. She was my partner, helped me plan the whole thing. Don't let that little doll face fool you.
I tell you, she's not a criminal.
We'll prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt by my treatments.
Treatments? Not on Joan.
Bring me all the tests I've made. The case histories. My notes. Great.
Yes, Doctor.
Now lock yourself in and don't open the door for anyone. I'll bring you food.
This is your statement?
Yes.
But I don't know.
Now do as I say, Joan. Something's happened. I can't tell you now. Good night, and don't worry.
Hi, mate.
Hello, how are you?
Which way are we heading?
Well, it looks to me like a cruise to nowhere.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. You been following the sea long?
Oh, since I was about 14.
Well, it's a pretty long time. A man of your age should retire.
That's the dream of every seafaring man. A home and a garden. I got a place all picked out.
Maybe I could make that possible. Are you interested?
Well, maybe.
I came aboard with a pretty big stake. $10,000 is yours if you help us.
Oh, no! I don't want... Calm down, come on.
Let me go! Wait a minute, let me go!
Come on,
You can't do that to me!
I think we can.
Let me go! But no! Wait! Let me go!
There goes another one. Probably kill him like they did Ezra. Maybe I'll be next.
Well, how can I help you?
Take over this boat.
You know how to swim, Ritter?
Yeah, a little wine.
Well, you're due for a good long one if you don't get out of here quick.
Okay, baby.
No, you can't come in. You ain't going to get me. You got Ezra. You're not going to get me.
He don't want you. Open the door. This is Ole. Yeah, how to do there? Yours come to clean up. Shaving, huh?
Yeah.
You said you would do me a favor sometime. How would you like to give me a shave?
Give you a shave?
Yeah, sure.
Can't be tickled to death to give you a shave.
Well, thank you, Herr.
Sit down.
It's an unlooked for pleasure. Yeah, fix it, Herr. Yeah, sure, I do it. Uh-huh. And if you don't mind, I would like a close shave.
Don't worry, it's going to be plenty close.
Yeah. Ah, you are a good feller, by Yingo. Someday I shall do you a favor. You bet your life I shall, Herr. I never seen so many funny people as we got on this boat, Herr.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you are the funniest. Oh, by Yingo.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah?
Take a look and see what my public thinks about me.
Yeah, sure. Where is it, Baying? Oh, there it is. Well, that's a good photograph of you, Mr. Harry.
Yeah, but it don't do me no justice.
What does it say here?
Read it.
Yeah. Harry the Carver gets the 5th victim. Hey, up again.
Better make them tight.
He'll sleep for several hours.
Who is it?
Mom. Are you all right?
Well, it's a little confining.
Well, everyone's turned in. Would you like to take a walk around deck?
Oh, I'd love it.
Take him to the ward. Yep. He'll be all right.
That man, he...
Yes, he was stronger than I thought. Come, you must get hold of yourself. Dirk! Paul. Take him to the ward. Good. Very good. A perfect reaction.
I'd rather face a wild bull the next time.
We're progressing. Did you give him a pill?
Yes, Doctor.
Sleep's all he needs. He won't have any after effects. Is the girl in my study?
Yes, she is.
She'll recover. Nervous shock. She became hysterical.
She's comfortable now.
One thing more, Paul. Have you been around the ship?
Yes, sir. Briggs and myself. They're all sleeping.
Good. We can't go on with our experiments. It's no use.
Doctor, I thought that...
I'll qualify that. To go on, I must change my procedure.
How's that, Doctor?
As you know, I've obtained in this, synthetically, the active ingredients of the endocrine glands governing criminality. Synthetically. That's just the trouble. Krantz proved it. I've been trying to duplicate nature's work in the test tube. It just can't be done.
There must be some answer to it, Doctor.
There is. I must let nature do this work for me in the body of a normal person, like you. Or Paul.
Well, that's dangerous, isn't it, Doctor?
It's a chance one must take. Wait.
He's not going to put that stuff in me.
Nor me.
Dirk and Hall, come here.
Did you hear what I said? Hurry.
Take him in there. I know what you're thinking. Bob's my nephew. I've sacrificed everything to prove my theory. Bob is free from criminal taint. A perfect subject.
Welcome back. Yes, Alice. Alice reminded me that during the beginning of the show, the magic globe was not working, but now it is. Alice says it's because this place is haunted. I don't know about that. Possibly, I'm not sure. But yes, Alice. Oh my. She says this film so far is a torture to watch. Wow, Alice. I wouldn't go that far, but yes. But yes, this film is a little different. It kind of like just started almost kind of like in the middle, which Alice reminds me, she did a little research on this film, and there's a longer version of it, but it's very, very hard to find, she says. Okay, Alice. Well, looks like craziness is happening, though, on the ship. We have a lot of criminals. We have Harry the Carver, which was about to give somebody a shave, a deep shave. Luckily, they did not. I was a little worried at that moment. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And the doctor, Alice says, doesn't seem too mad, like a mad scientist, but he's experimenting on people, kind of unwilling people, you know. Even criminals have some rights, Alice. She's like, no, they should not. Okay, wow. Anyways, but yes, the doctor, Irving Pichel, he was a co-director of one of the movies that we had on Spine-Chilling Cinema, The Most Dangerous Game. Yes, indeed. Yes, I remember you liked that one, especially since we're not going to go into it because maybe people haven't seen it. We don't want to spoil it. Well, they need to get on that and start watching it. Oh my, Alice. Wow. Oh my. Wow. Okay, with that, let us get... No, Alice, we are not going to talk about your... You say fun on the torture ship that you were on. No, Alice, we're not going to talk about... No chains. We're not talking about that stuff. Anyways, without further ado, let us get to the second half of this film, which I hope is not as much of a torture for you as it is for Alice to watch. From 1939, Torture Ship.
Doctor! Doctor, what is it? What happened?
You all right, Doctor?
Bob is loose. He's taking Joan. Hurry. Bob, open up. Open up, Bob. You hear me?
Bob, open the door.
Good night.
What are you doing, you crook? I thought your racket was insurance.
Go away. I'm looking for my gun. I got it.
What?
Here, take this.
Me with a gun? Take a look. I'll take that gun. Where'd you get it?
In the drawer.
Boy, do I need this. Hey, there's something funny going on tonight.
Hi, comrades.
Fine, fine. The adrenal stimulation has worn off. Take him back to the ward.
They're all out there armed. There'll be another search. We gotta get back. This ain't the time. What do we do with... Hey, Clarence, hide these. You know, make out like you're still sick. Get me? Huh?
Yeah, I got it.
It was you who made him act like that.
My dear, There are some things you can never understand.
You changed a fine boy, your own nephew, into a brute like the rest of you.
There. Don't carry on like this. Bob will be all right. You mustn't fall in love with him. I'm trying to save you that heartache.
Well, I do love him, and you can't stop me.
We've searched all cabins, sir.
Let's try those guns.
Guess where I found these? In Harry's cabin? No, he hid them in the galley with the silverware.
You search our quarters, the laboratory, the ward.
No, sir, I didn't think it was necessary.
I want every place on the yacht searched. We must find those guns and keep them all locked up.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Hi, you boob. You are not getting half what is coming to you. Choking all them people. And you also wish you wasn't sick. They would fix you by Yango.
There's certainly no guns around here.
Where haven't we looked?
In the ward, in the operating room, doctor's stateroom, mine and Paul's.
We'll take the ward first. Search that bed.
Did you gentlemen lose something?
Someone stole 2 guns. Have you seen them?
They would just as soon touch a rattlesnake as they would a gun.
Not here. Well, we'll search the other rooms.
Let you do away with me and have it over with.
You're taking this much too seriously, Bob. The worst is over.
I suppose you killed Ezra on purpose. I suppose you made madmen of Krantz and me just to amuse yourself. Ritter was right. We're a bunch of guinea pigs. You're not going to touch me again.
You have Bob in here.
Go away, my dear. I'm very busy.
But I know you have him in here. Haven't you tortured him enough? Stop it, stand there. Open the door. Let me in, please. Please.
There's something wrong, Miss Young.
Only have you a gun?
Have I got a gun? Everybody's asking me the same thing. Have I got a gun?
Well, have you?
If a gun was even 2 feet in front of me, it would run like Hail Columbia. Ah. Yango, I think everybody's getting crazy on this boat here. And do you know about that Harry feller, Miss Young? I thought he was a good feller. Well, one day, he said he would give me a shave, and I let him. Ah, Yango, you know who that feller is? That feller... Everybody is crazy.
Don't come any closer.
That's one of the guns. My dear, may I ask where you got hold of Mary's revolver?
Release Bob, Doctor.
Take her to my study.
Let me go! Let me go! Can't do that! Let me go! Let me go!
Bob, I'm inclined to think that girl's in love with you. Not interested? As I was saying, with this treatment, you'll find it a bit difficult to coordinate thought and action. You probably won't be able to recognize people for some time.
I'm a citizen. I stand by the Constitution. You can't keep me locked up. I demand my Bill of Rights.
Till you guys tell us where that gun is hidden, you'll stay locked up.
This is too much. I have something to it. Open the door. You wait. I'll do something.
What were your parents' ages when you were born?
Oh, what's this all about?
I'm preparing your case history, my dear, before we...
Before you kill me?
Now, yes, Briggs.
We've gone through every stateroom again, sir. The men are raising quite a fuss.
And they'll stay locked up until that gun is found. They'll have no food.
Is it all right, Doctor, for the captain to be walking around?
Yes, he's all right.
Is that all, sir?
Yes. See that your men are armed. We must be prepared for any emergency.
Yes, sir.
Now, my dear, shall we continue?
You're going through with this?
Of course.
Doctor, could
Yes,
you come
sir.
into the ward?
The young lady's a little nervous. She's quite normal.
That's why I sent for you, Doctor.
A good indication. Very fine. These two girls, Mary and Joan, will prove or disprove my theory. If it fails...
We mustn't think of that, Doctor.
We must think of everything. If this test fails us, we're lost.
I don't understand.
We'll have to turn back. Keep a constant watch on her. Dirk, you go with Paul. I'll call you.
Yes, Doctor.
Well, my dear, we're almost ready for you. There.
Bob!
Bob, don't you recognize me?
Bob! Bob, darling, don't you know me? Oh, what have you done to him?
There's no cause for alarm. He'll recover.
Bob! Bob, dear.
He won't recognize people for some time.
How could you? Your own nephew.
Dirk?
This is no place for you, sir. Perhaps if you went below for a little while, maybe took a little rest.
It's Bob. I must see you. I feel so...
I can't be disturbed, Bob. Go lie down. You'll be all right.
Something's happened to me. I must see you.
Don't you think he's giving her too heavy a solution?
I must see you for a moment now. I must, I tell you.
I'll see you in an hour.
Please. Please.
They are all just a bunch of criminals, and they're just a fella that can do it. And I just want you to know that Ole is a brave man, by Yengo. Just put up your hand.
They do it. Where'd you get this?
Yeah, that captain...
Never mind that. Have you got a passkey to all the staterooms?
Yeah, sure.
Well, give it to me quick.
Yeah, but
Give it to me.
Yeah, sure.
Hurry up there.
I got the key.
Well, come on, give it to me, will you?
Get the key.
And you better get under cover because there's going to be trouble.
Yeah, I scout her. Get under the covers there.
Come on, Ritter. Oh, no. No, sir. You're not going to give me another shot. Come on, I'm setting you free. What? Help me take over the ship.
You on the level?
Certainly I am.
All right, you bought yourself a man.
They're in the operating room armed. We got to get guns from Briggs and the other sailors first.
It's okay by me.
One provision. No harm to the doctor. I'll land you and the others wherever you say.
Sure. Give me that gun.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Now separate, fellas. Try to get up there without being seen.
Yeah, what if they start shooting? What are we going to do? That's your tough luck.
Taking over the boat, Briggs. As long as you obey orders, you're safe. You understand? Come here. Call the doctor. Tell him the men are loose. You need his help. Quick. You ready? Dirk? Yes?
Doctor, the men are loose. I need your help.
Can't you hold them?
I need your help.
Hello. Hello. All right, let's go. Jesse, you stay here.
Dirk, Paul, the men are loose. Get your guns.
Now remember, no shooting.
You know me, Cap.
Don't shoot at the guns unless it's necessary.
Drop those guns. Doctor.
Why, I told you. That's all right. Let him go. We'll tend to them later. Maybe do a little operating ourselves.
Well, that's swell, Doctor. Be fun.
Joan. Oh, Joan, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right, darling. You're all right.
Hey, I guess you monkeys are glad you listened to me, huh?
You shut up. What a life. You know, I think I'm going to like this trip. Hey, Slade.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Harry?
Harry the carpenter, you.
Yeah, sure.
Go get me some of that Swedish schmore. Oh, make it a hurry.
Harry, yes, sir. Right away, sir.
How about the names?
Mary's done for. The other, you boys can forget about. Any objections?
Okay, Rick. You know me.
Men, now that you've had your little repast, I must tell you something of serious importance. That last injection I gave each of you was only temporary. Unless you have another one immediately, you are due to experience a complete paralysis of heart action. Remember what happened to the unfortunate Ezra.
The doctor is alive. This is not so funny, maybe.
Yeah, he's alive. He's only trying to fool us.
That's it. Just trying to fool us. I thought I plugged him good.
I'll give him an injection of lead.
So the doc ain't dead.
You know, I got a sort of a pain right here.
Oh, shut up. You ate too much.
Have it your way. I'm only giving you fair warning. By now, you are experiencing slight pains near the heart. They will become more acute within a few minutes.
I didn't think you looked so good today, Jesse.
Yeah, you just start something. You'll see how good I look.
Again, I say, it's up to you if you want to live.
Baloney.
And be sensible, men. Why die like rats when there's all of life ahead of you?
Oh, do you think it'll work?
It's a chance. I hope they didn't recognize my voice. Anything I can do? I'm afraid not. I've done everything possible.
Joan. I want to talk to you, Joan. Yes, Mary. It's hard to explain, but something has come over me. I don't know, but a short time ago I hated you. Now I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Joan. Of course, Mary. You know, it's funny, but I want to give myself up now.
Dirk. Yes, Doctor. I heard her. She'll live to prove that I was right. They'll heap honors on you now, Doctor.
I feel as if I had been born again.
Doctor!
Yeah, Mr. Harry?
Get more wine.
That is the last there is.
Get more wine or I'll cut your ears off.
Yes, but Mr.
More wine, I said.
Yes, sir.
What I need is a good stiff drink.
Well, it might help. Temporarily.
We'll go down. Come on, let's get going. Not so fast. Just a minute there.
What?
Give me that wine.
Yeah, but Mr. Harry the Carver, he said he would...
Great stuff. Get me more.
That's all there is. Yours found that hiding in Miss Mary's luggage.
Poison Mary's. Get moving.
For goodness sake, this will have my ears cut off.
What's the idea?
Well, you guys having a good time, ain't you?
Thought I told you to stay on the bridge.
Maybe I got a little tired.
May I remind you, men, your time is almost up. You only have a few minutes more.
He's done for.
Again, I say, it's up to you if you want to live.
At least they still think it's the doctor.
Maybe if I went out there, I could talk with him.
No, Joe. How's Mary?
Sleeping. I think that all that Dr. Stander accomplished must die with him.
There's still a chance, Dirk. You'll be carrying on his work.
Hey, Doc.
What is it, Ritter?
Just come in.
Let me do it.
Come in one at a time with your hands up.
Ritter's mine.
No.
3 days and we're home, Bob.
We're turning the guinea pigs back to the authorities. And after that...
Oh!
Hey, where you going? Hey, think I go home.
You think you can make it?
I'd have to agree with you, Alice. Oh, I apologize. Welcome back. And that was the finale of Torture Ship from 1939. Alice wants to go first. She says, well, review and ranking time for people who are new. Alice says, I have things to do and this movie doesn't deserve my time. Oh my. Well, before you get to your ranking, because we kind of probably know it's not going to be good, what is your review? Even with Lyle Talbot being in it and you think he's handsome, that didn't even save this film. But you did like Joan in the film, you know, because she wielded a gun, and that's always cool to see a female lead wield a gun, she says. Oh my. But ranking, Alice is giving this a 2 out of 10 shovels. Wow, Alice, wow. Well, it wasn't too good, she says. Oh my. All right. Me, I'm going to review it a little bit more than that. First off, the doctor was pretty diabolical when he is testing his theories and his medicine on his nephew. That is pretty cruel, pretty cold. Just like this place, Alice says, you never turn on the heat. Well, it's starting to warm up a little bit. Not enough for you. Okay. Wow. And I did like how Bob kind of tricked them. He took instead of taking the serum, when they weren't looking, he loaded the needle with, it looked like distilled water, I believe. So obviously that is not going to have the effect that the poison/medicine that the doctor gave other people. And it was also cool that Bob got the criminals to help him, but then in the end took them out by having one of the doctor's assistants punch them while he opened the door, but he got to punch the one guy, Bob did, and that was good as well. The doctor died, but he died kind of happily because he saw that his work was not all for naught, let's say. So, with that, it sounds like I'm going to give it a good ranking, but I'm not really going to. Not a horrible ranking, but not good. I am going to give this a 4 out of 10 shovels, and the only reason why I'm giving it a 4 is because of Lyle Talbot and Irving Pichel were both really good in this film. Indeed. Oh my. Alice is like, hurry up. No, I don't have a blind date. I just need to get the taste out of my mouth of this movie. It's horrible, she says. Okay. Wow. So with that, we have come to the end of the film. And if you want to support Spine Chilling Cinema a little bit, you can go to Facebook and go to our Facebook page, Spine Chilling Cinema, like some things, like our page. If you do try to comment, I can't guarantee it will get through, or there'll be some snarky remark, because Alice, for some reason, I didn't read the contract that she wrote up. She pretty much has final say on all of our social media. Yes, indeed. So with that, we've come to the end of the show. Alice is like, you said that already. Okay, don't spin the cane, she says. I'm going to spin the cane. And as always, until next time, we cannot wait to see you again.
Jack Chrysler presents Tales of Tomorrow. Look to Chrysler for styles of tomorrow in men's watch bands today. Look to Chrysler for the fashion firsts in ladies' watch bands too. You'll find these quality watch bands at 10,000 Chrysler jewelers who feature this display. And every Chrysler watch band comes in a handsome presentation box like this, ready for gift giving. And now, Jack Chrysler presents Tales of Tomorrow.
Order in the court. Man is on trial for his life. If there are any more interruptions by the public, I shall order the courtroom cleared. The prosecutor will continue his cross-examination of the defendant.
Now, Mr. Kemp, how much did you earn last year?
You mean from my machine shop?
From all sources.
About $3,600.
And with this $3,600, you had to support yourself, your mother, and buy equipment for the shop.
That's right.
But you're ambitious, Mr. Kemp.
I don't understand you.
You're an inventor, aren't you? Didn't you invent this supercharged blowtorch marked Exhibit B?
Yes.
And isn't this blowtorch more powerful than any other similar piece of equipment on the market today?
Yes, but I've already told you
this invention has a commercial value, then?
Definitely.
Is it patented?
No, but I've already...
Now, please answer the questions. Did you intend to patent it?
Yes. Until all this
And
happened.
was it your intention to lease your patent to a manufacturing concern or to build these torches yourself?
Myself.
I see. Thank you. Now, Mr. Kemp, what would it cost to patent your invention?
About $1,000, they told me.
And to equip your shop to produce it commercially?
About
$5,000, Mr. Kemp?
Yes, somewhere around there.
So you stole the $5,000 from the corpse of Professor Adrian Sykes?
I didn't steal it!
Sustain!
I will rephrase the question. This canceled bank book shows that Professor Sykes withdrew from his account $5,000 on the day he met you for the first time. Your bank account shows a corresponding deposit. Is that correct?
I guess so.
Now, Mr. Kemp, how would you, a mechanic earning $3,600 a year, obtain such a large sum of money?
From Professor Sykes, but I've
From
told you
his
how...
dead body after you killed him,
No!
after you burned him to death in the torch?
The prosecution will avoid prejudicial remarks.
With the court's permission. Now, Mr. Kemp, you have testified that Professor Sykes gave you $5,000 as a fee for services to be performed by you and your blowtorch. Now, I ask you, and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is it credible that a man like Professor Sykes, a timid archaeologist, would give you, a total stranger, his entire life savings to accompany him on a mission I can only describe as fantastic?
I know it sounds fantastic, but
And
if you...
the state contends that it is. The state contends that you deliberately invented this story of non-existent caves and incredible machines to cover up a sordid case of murder for profit. A case, ladies and gentlemen, unusual only for the horrible manner in which the crime was committed. Do you have any evidence for the existence
kill
of this
Professor
machine?
Sykes. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the testimony of the witness in the case for the prosecution and defense. I must point out to you that the case for the state rests solely on circumstantial evidence.
Let you take the stand. We might have done better with a temporary insanity defense.
Don't you believe me either?
Anyway, I did the best I could.
But you don't believe me.
It sounds so fantastic. You couldn't find the cave. You couldn't find the machine.
But it's true. Everything I told you is true. I've told them everything I know. Police, the judge, the jury. But what's the use? I know what the verdict's going to be. Guilty. And then I'll go back to that
take
cell.
it easy, son, now. Take it easy.
Yeah, take it easy.
Your task, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is to determine the truth on the basis of the facts presented in evidence. If there exists any reasonable doubt in your minds, you must, in all conscience, acquit the defendant. The jury will now retire and consider its verdict.
The court is recessed.
Want some coffee?
No.
Nothing to do now, you know.
I know.
Never tell till the jury gets back. See, funny thing about juries. I remember a case once you'd have sworn I'd lost it, and the jury had...
Shut up. Leave me alone.
Not guilty, they said. Why, you could have knocked me over with a feather. And I found out later that the foreman of the...
Shut up. Let me alone.
Okay. Don't get sore. The foreman had twins that morning, and he was 63 years old.
Let me alone. Okay, Ma, I'll be up in a minute.
You said that an hour ago.
Who are you?
My name is Sykes, Professor Adrian Sykes. I'm an archaeologist. Maybe you heard of me.
Sykes. No, I don't think I have.
No matter. You will. Before long, everyone will. Mr. Kemp, I've come a very long way to see you. I must talk to you.
Well, look, can't it wait till morning? I'm pretty tired.
No, it can't wait. The world has been waiting long enough. You see, I found the key to the past.
Sure you have. Look, why don't you come back tomorrow and you can tell me all about it?
You think I'm insane, don't you? Maybe this will change your mind.
10-gauge wire. So what?
Try to cut it. Well? You'll do much better if you use that new supercharged torch of yours.
What do you know about my torch?
I heard about it from a colleague at the university. That's what brought me here.
Look, just what do you want?
I need your torch.
Well, it's not for sale. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I don't want to buy it. I want you to help me to open a metal door.
Oh, another one of those, huh? Where's your door, Professor? Is it the First National Bank or Fort Knox?
Listen to me, Kemp. Do you know what it means to spend your life digging into the past and getting nowhere? Pottery, relics, dust, nothing until you yourself get part of that dust. While others, with less talent but with money and influence, make discoveries that startle the world. The tomb of King Tutankhamun, the Rosetta Stone, discoveries that make them famous. And then, one day, you yourself, who have always stood in the shadows of these men, are on the brink of making the greatest discovery of them all.
Well, that's very interesting, Professor, but what can I do about it?
Everything. With your torch, you can open the door to my cave.
To your cave?
I found it by accident, years ago. Inside this cave is a machine. Oh, Kemp, you've never seen such a machine.
Now, what makes this one so different?
This machine has been recording on a wire every physical disturbance that has shaken the face of the earth for the past 1,000,000 years.
Oh, now really?
Every storm, every earthquake, every tidal wave, it's all there on this wire. This is a piece of it. It took me months of work to get it.
Sure. I suppose about 1,000,000 years ago, some ape invented this contraption and then stuck it in a cave, huh? Very smart monkey. Oh, now look, really, I've got to get to bed. I've got to get up early in the morning.
Wait, perhaps this will change your mind. There's $5,000 there. That's all I have. It's yours. If you will open that door.
5,000. I could buy machinery and start producing the torch myself.
Yes, you could.
Okay, Professor. You got yourself a deal. When do we start?
Tonight. There's no time to lose.
Tonight?
Kemp, I waited for this for years. I can't wait any longer.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Where are you going?
I'm just going to tell my...
No. You must tell no one. No one. Must be very near.
Look, Professor, we drove all night to get here, and we've been combing this area for hours. Now, I'm hot, and I'm tired, and I'm hungry, and there's no door around here.
It must be. It must be.
Look, Professor, I've been thinking. How did you get into that cave the first time if it's sealed by a door?
It was open when I found it the first time. When I returned the second time, it was closed, sealed tight. Who knows? Perhaps I was getting too close to the answer.
Yeah, perhaps.
But I don't understand it. It must be around here. I can't seem to find it.
Well, maybe you can't find it because it doesn't exist.
Now, look here. I paid you all the money in the world. Instead of grumbling, please, let's try to solve this problem.
Okay, Professor, you start figuring.
We must be near the cave. We must be. Why, I worked in this part of the country for years, but somehow it's changed. It's different. Perhaps there have been some landslides. There seem to be more rocks and less vegetation. What time have you got?
It's 11:50. No, my watch stopped.
So has mine. At 11:15. But it's past noon.
That's funny.
Why should both our watches stop at the same moment? Perhaps a magnetic field in it. Look at your compass.
Holy smoke. Look at it.
That's it. That machine must create a magnetic field around it. We must be very near. Come on. Come
Okay.
on. Kim, come here, quickly. You didn't believe me. Kemp, here it is. It's real. Just as I said. It's real. It's here. You can see it with your own eyes. It's real.
Yeah. It's real. It's here. I'll start here, Professor, where there should be a locking mechanism of some sort. The torch hasn't even made a dent in it yet. Listen. Professor, do you hear it?
Yes. Something has happened. Something is happening inside the door.
It's a heat lock. That's what it is, a heat lock. Well, we don't even need the torch to cut the door. The heat alone will open it.
There it is. It has been here for the past 1,000,000 years. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
I thought I'd seen every kind of machine. I've never come across anything like this.
This part of the machine is the recorder. The wire running between these two spools records every physical disturbance on the Earth. Look. This mark indicates a volcanic explosion somewhere. The date is the destruction of Pompeii. This indentation is a minor tremor on the floor of the Pacific Ocean. The date is the date of the San Francisco earthquake. It took me many years to learn what those marks meant.
What's this crimped?
This is the first mark of its kind on the wire. The date was July 16th, 1945.
July 16th. The day the first A-bomb was exploded at Alamogordo.
Right. And here is the second crimp, Hiroshima.
But who could make a machine like this 1,000,000 years ago? Who?
I don't know. But before I'm through, I'll find out. And history will be reckoned from the day I speak.
Professor, what does this part do over here?
I haven't gotten around to that one yet.
Wait. This isn't just another part of the recorder. This is something different. It looks like it's a transmitter. Oh, sure, and this must be the antenna.
No, it couldn't be.
Yes, it is a transmitter. Maybe whoever put this machine here was waiting until something important happened. Oh, we've got to get the Army intelligence right away.
No, I tell you, this machine is harmless. It's been here before there were armies, or before there were cities, or a civilization.
Look, I've listened to this rot long enough. Now, come on, we've got to get out of here.
Look! The wire! It's recording something right now.
Another crimp. What do you make of it?
It looks like an A-bomb, only much bigger. Whatever it is, this transmitter is sending out that information. This is what it's here for. It's got to be stopped, Professor.
Oh, you can't destroy it. It's my discovery. It's my life's work.
You can't
destroy it.
Get out of my way, Professor.
You can't
Watch
destroy
out.
it.
Watch out, Professor.
No, I won't come in there.
You've ruined it. You've ruined it. All my work. All my hope. Come on, we've got to get out of here. The whole thing is going to blow up. Look, Professor, the door. Come on. Fool, I've got to have the fool. Come on, Professor. Come on. They won't believe us. Come on. I must have the fool. Gone. All gone. Completely demolished. Just as though it had never been there. Gotta get you to a doctor, Professor. No, too late. It's too late, Kemp. You'll be okay if we can just get you to a doctor. Listen to me, Kemp. Promise me. You must tell them everything that has happened. Even if they don't believe you, you must tell them that I discovered all this. That it was I who...
Kemp. They've reached their verdict. They'll be coming back in.
This court is now in session. Everyone will rise.
The defendant will rise and face the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What is your verdict?
We find the defendant, Gordon Kemp, guilty of murder in the first degree.
On the basis of the facts as presented in this courtroom, I feel that the jury has arrived at the only possible verdict. I wish to thank the jury for the fine services it has rendered to the state. Gordon Kemp, you have heard the verdict arrived at by a jury of your peers in open trial. Have you anything to say in explanation or in extenuation before sentence is passed upon you?
I didn't kill Professor Sykes. I'm not guilty. I've told you that again and again. You had your chance, but you wouldn't listen. I tried to explain what that crimp in the wire meant the day the professor and I were in the cave. That wire recorded the first H-bomb explosion. I didn't believe what Professor Sykes told me, but now I know. Somewhere in this universe, someone has been watching us for 1,000,000 years, waiting until we had the secret information when we could power a super-atomic type torch. The deadliest enemy that we have ever had to face is out there in space, ready to destroy us now that we have the H-bomb. Right now, this very minute, he is out there. They're coming. I don't know when they're coming.
And who, Mr. Kemp? Who received this information?
I don't know. Someone out there. Someone out in space. Someone who knew that we could threaten them as soon as we had the H-bomb to power spaceships and fight wars in space. The verdict of this jury is that I am guilty of murder, but I am not guilty of anything else that may happen to you or to your wives or to your children. I've tried to tell you everything I know about it. Everything that Professor Sykes told me was true. They're coming. I don't know when they're coming, but they're coming. Somehow they have found that we have developed superatomic power. And now we can be a threat to them. And they don't want that, and they're going to stop us. I don't know when they're coming, but they're coming. And when they do, maybe you'll realize... Look up there in the sky! Spaceships! Thousands of spaceships!
The jury reached. The final verdict was delivered from space. And now let us leave Tales of Tomorrow and consider something that is very important for you today. Uh-oh, she's heading for trouble. Yes, trouble for her watch. What with playing and hot, muggy weather and perspiration, summertime is the worst time for your watch. But it can be a good time, and here's how. Take your watch to a reliable jeweler. Let him check up and dress up your watch. Let him show you how wonderful your watch can look. Your watch will be rejuvenated on the inside and beautified on the outside when your old band is replaced by a new Chrysler watch band. Ask your jeweler to show you the Elegant, today's greatest value in ladies' expansion watch bands. Imagine Elegant costs only $4.95. Yes, only $4.95. Notice its simple classic beauty that's always in fashion. Elegant goes with all your clothes, and Chrysler's Elegant watch band is as light as a feather, so delicate you can scarcely feel it on your wrist. Notice the convenient telescopic expansion that quickly allows you to slip your watch up out of the way for household tasks. And the Chrysler Elegant carries the same guarantee as bands costing many times more. No other telescope expansion band at so low a price is made to wear so well and last so long. Yes, it's all yours for the unbelievably low price of $4.95. So check up and dress up your watch. When your jeweler makes your watch run like new, have him make it look like new with Elegant by Chrysler.
Jack Chrysler.
Jack Chrysler.
On my hand.
On your hand.
Initial just for me, and so it's my band.
It's your band. It's Chrysler.
It's Chrysler.
For me too.
For you too.
Makes your watch look better than new.
Quality, style, and value too. For the best bands in the land. It's Chrysler. Makes your watch look better than new. Makes it personal just for you. It's Chrysler.
Next week, our Tales of Tomorrow show is called Blunder. A great blunder, where there is a scientist who is working on a blunder, which may bring death to us all. Listen next week to Tales of Tomorrow.
The preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in New York, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.